Hello everyone and welcome back to Habsix Plays Persona 4 Golden, and today we're gonna basically do what we did last time and maybe try and ride ourselves to that deadline. I think it's 9 days away. I think that's what I looked up last time. I think it said the 26th, which means that if my math is right, I won't be able to max I before then. I'm still gonna attempt to make as much progress as I can, but yeah, we'll see.
Can you teach me this?
It comes after the word have, so it should be using the past participle done right. Yeah, sure. I started doing his voice completely wrong, too. Is English all about memorization, too? Math is just remembering the right formulas and applying them. Chemistry is just remembering chemical equations. The tests are just there to see if you can remember them and to penalize you if you forget. I mean, it's more than that. Tests are actually designed to see how well you learn. Is there any bullying at your school? Yes there is. Yeah, there is. It's a school. So there are idiots even in high schools. She smiles wryly. It's not like they're punching him or hiding things from him or anything. They're not stealing his money. He's just that. He doesn't have a place there. Are you talking about the new kid or you? Maybe that's not the same thing as bullying. Leave it to me. Sensei. Oh, thank you. Shu looks happier. It's not about me. It's about the transfer student, the one I was talking about before, not me. It seems that I've been talking to you about things that really aren't relevant to my studies. I don't mind. You told Shu that his talking about school didn't bother you. Your understanding has increased. Thank you.
You'll come again, won't you?
Of course. Your mom pays me fat stacks. Your mom pays really well, kid. Yeah, rank 5. I'm not gonna max you either. Oh, shit. Well, I missed that one.
Thank you
Alright, so now the burn through... damn it, yeah. Yeah, and I'm gonna... That's if I do everything perfect. I could, get My dogs are fighting. If I do everything perfect and max... Or not max, level up the next 3 times, which I don't think will happen, she will cap at 9, which means I gotta rely on a little bit of January if I'm lucky. I'm not gonna have anything grow in time. So, we will hang out with Hisano, because I do have a couple days to still draw fortunes and whatnot. My, Yuta-chan, I'm happy to see you. Hisano smiles gently. You feel your relationship with Hisano will become closer soon. Will you spend the day with her? Yes.
Yes.
I'd be happy to. Hisano smiles gently.
My,
Yuta-chan, those, You showed Hisano the letters from her husband. The letters from my husband. How? I talked to the guy he sold them to.
My.
It must have been when he came to collect the contents of the storehouse. So that's where I kept the letters. Thank you, Yuta-chan. From the bottom of this old woman's heart, I'm so happy. Hisano was very happy. But I'm going to burn them. What? I'll go get some matches. The fuck, pyromaniac? Did your husband die in a fire? She's going to burn them. What should you do? Read them. You decided to read for a little bit. The wooden well frame. I was once shorter than it. I have outgrown it in the time that we have been kept apart. That's all the postcard says. Another postcard has a short composition on it. I want to see you so much. How much sky, earth, and water do my words have to run through, on and over to reach you, my dear Hisa-san? How I wish I was this postcard. Isn't that just so sad? He had no idea that he was being deceived. I'm sure he never imagined that the Hisa-san he loved would someday wish to see him dead. I mean, What do you mean? Yeah, I like the have a blanket.
He was a kind, honest, and loyal man. He fell ill and became bedridden. I had to work to support our family. He would always apologize to me for failing as a husband. When he did, he would smile so sadly. His illness worsened, and he must have been scared. He began to take his fear and frustration out on me. The man who had been so kind. But that didn't bother me at all. I had agreed that I would work and take care of him the day we were wed, in sickness and in health.
You must have really loved him.
But he forgot.
He forgot who I was, and he forgot all about me.
Aw. This hits a little close to home for me. I'm not going to go into it, but it's so painful.
I couldn't bring myself to love him. I couldn't forgive the way he would look at me with such confusion in his eyes. But when I cried, he would wipe my tears away like the man he had been all those years ago. I couldn't forgive that. I couldn't bear that stranger in his body stealing his mind day after day. When he slept, I tried to kill him.
Did you succeed?
But I couldn't.
Okay. So it was just attempted murder. That's not as bad. It's still bad, but not as bad.
While I was standing over him, he looked up and he smiled at me, that same smile he gave me when I was a girl.
And in the same voice he would use to tell me he loved me, he asked, "Who are you, ma'am?"
That hurts. That was 3 years ago. After that day, he would forget who I was every morning. Every day, he would ask me, "Who are you?" And every day, I would answer, "Who am I today?"
That's actually adorable.
I was a total stranger to him until the very end. He was being cared for by a stranger as he passed away. That was his punishment. Punishment for forgetting me.
I have no words.
I was relieved.
I mean, oh, I get it.
But before I could feel anything else, I felt relief. Relief that it was finally over for both of us. It was then that I realized that I had been waiting for him I'd been wanting him to die. And because I wished it, he left this world and went to the gods. I am death itself.
Hisano smiles sadly. You feel that you understand Hisano a lot more, not a bit, a lot. That is some really rough shit.
Please throw away the letters. I can't bear to see them anymore. I don't want to touch them anymore.
I'm sorry.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna dive into it. I actually got really upset the other day because we're still unpacking fully from the move after all sorts of shit happened. But I knocked over a cup of coffee, and I was gutted because it spilled on the last Christmas card my grandpa signed. And the card's fine, the signature's fine. It smells a little bit like coffee, but it was just one of those things where, like, because it's a similar thing, I don't want to go into the details, but it's just, like, having that card for all this time has meant so much to me, so wanting to throw away the letters is something I just don't get, but it makes the story so rich to me. You weren't able to give Hisano back the letters from her husband. Perhaps you should speak with the owner of Diadara. He might have more. Fortune. Why can't I just stop by the shrine on the way back? I'm gonna be drawing a lot of fortunes, guys. I'm just gonna tell you now. Please say you level up. Great. Could become stronger soon. Okay, that's good. So I just gotta ride out a couple days. Yeah. Oh, I can't hang out with her Friday, I don't think. Wow, really?
Yo!
Morning, Yuta-kun. Today's already the 19th. The year's almost over. But it feels like it's been so long, but so short at the same time, you know?
You know, the way people in town have been acting lately is no joke anymore. But we've come so far, we've discovered the real killer ourselves. All that's left is the final showdown. We've got to get that bastard Adachi no matter what. I have a feeling that the town will go back to normal when we do. Let's make sure we win this. I'm counting on you, leader. Leave it to me. Oh, you sound so reliable. If there's anything I can do to help, you just let me know. If you and everyone else are with me, Yuta-kun, I'm unstoppable. I mean, you have that awesome galactic punt. The classroom is in an uproar. Hey, did you hear about the student rep from the class next to ours? Really? Why would a student rep do that? Either way, that's crazy. For real. The student rep in question is just ill from the fog. You shouldn't make assumptions without evidence. Not to mention, fog-induced illness is painful. You know that. I'm certain the student rep is ill from the fog. The other teachers told me. The uproar only grows louder. And we should probably get on this whole stopping this thing. But I don't know. I'm torn because I'd like to set her up, but I don't think I'll make it. I don't want to hang out with you. Man, what did anyone else do today? I guess I'll hang out with the Culture Club.
Hey!
Hey, Yuta-kun, practice is today. You're going to come, right? Is going to come closer soon. Sure.
Okay.
Okay, let's do our best. Yumi looks happy. Yeah, expression. I know it's a bit early, but we're at a good place to stop. Why don't we call it a day? No. The bell hasn't rung yet. You want to quit early? You're slacking off. You need to take this more seriously. Yumi, maybe you've been working too hard. I feel like I'm the only one who cares about this club. Stop holding us back. The reason you never get any lead roles is because you act like that. Yumi. Oh. It is time to go home. Please don't forget anything. Look, it's time to go home now anyway. Let's all just stop for today, alright? Okay. Okay, go home too. Damn it. Yumi stands silent and unmoving. Was I wrong when I said that? Yes. Yeah. But Yumi bites her lip in frustration. I'll keep practicing at the riverbank or somewhere. Anywhere but at home. Something wrong? No, but thanks. Yumi smiles. There's nobody at my house. Okay, so practice at home. Mom's been going straight to the hospital after work to see him. There's no real point in going home now. When I'm by myself at home, I can't stop thinking about all that stuff. The past, why things turned out the way they did, you know. I thought I'd forgotten them. Sorry, I've just been whining. Just forget about this, okay? I can't forget. That's mean.
That's not very nice.
Can't you be a little nicer to a girl? Yumi seems to have cheered up a little. I have my acting. That's how I can keep going. No matter what happens, I'll go on. Yeah, that's right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Yuta-kun. If I was by myself, I'd have been down in the dumps for a while. I just know it. So, I'm glad you were here. I hope you'll stick around for a while longer. I mean, sure. Just trying to get to where I can hang out with Ai again. I'm going to stop somewhere on my way home and practice some more there. I finally got a lead role. I have to make sure I can do it. All right. See ya. Yeah, I don't care. Oh, I also didn't go rebuy all those books, but I guess that doesn't matter because I'm pretty much done with books. Hello, this is Yukiko. Do you want to go inside the TV tomorrow? I'm a little worried. Please think about it. Yeah. Guys, I know when it needs done. Don't worry. I just want to, you know, try and get far with Ai. Give me a couple days. By the end of the episode, I promise, guys, we will be going into the TV, I think.
Yeah, because after today I can hang out with I, and then Friday, we're either going to go in on Friday or Saturday. Ah, my head hurts. Is this from the fog, or is it just because of the TV? Oh. What's the matter, Senpai? You look gloomier than usual. I heard from my classmate that you studied all night long again. Well, everyone else is studying too. I can't slack off. Plus, the teacher said if I can solve all the problems in the study guide, the entrance exam should be easy. Come on, Senpai, the world is ending soon. I can't believe you haven't heard about that yet. Everyone else is talking about it. The entrance exam is useless. Sorry, I started hearing this weird sound and a vibration, and my dog is using the leg of my desk to balance a bone. Oh, I didn't read that. I wonder if it's from the fog. Well, if it is, the fog's not going away, so neither will my headache. Yeah, that was a very distracting. Lunchtime. I. So I know I can get you level 7. Oh, damn it. No, not you. No, not doing that. Hanging out with I. If I wasted a night reading and she doesn't level up now, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh wait, it's not night day. Never mind. It's Tuesday. So yeah, I'll go to the practice with you. Yo, you go to the practice? Sure. Go to soccer practice.
All right.
Daisuke, what's your problem? Are you hurt or something?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Yo.
Wow, basketball practice finished before soccer today? It's a miracle. You're running like a fat kid with asthma, or you're letting guys drive right past you. Don't worry, when I play for real, I'll be fine. Yeah, well, when I play for real, I'm freaking juggernaut, haha. You have to play seriously, dude. If you're not going to play for real at all, at practice, why are you playing at all?
What?
What's that supposed to mean? You think I don't know? What's happening? Hey, you guys, lighten up. Go on, say it, Ko. What do you mean? The air is tense. Why don't you ask yourself? Hey, what the hell's going on over here? Fight! 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 Daisuke sprinted over to the gym and then gave me 20 sets of burpees. Oh. Hey, are you okay? Kinda. Maybe next time you're free. Daisuke, you just earned yourself 5 more sets. Sorry, that was my fault. Was that my fault?
No.
No, I needed the practice anyway. Okay, I'll see you later then. Man, chicks are just throwing themselves at this guy. Must be the bandage.
Sorry.
Sorry about putting a damper on everyone's mood. Yuta, we need to talk. It's about him. I have to do some family stuff today, though. Would next time be okay? Anything for you guys.
Yeah.
All right,
Thanks.
thanks. Daisuke really likes you, man. I do too. You're the only guy I can trust to talk about him with. You feel Ko's trust in you. Yeah, cool. Oh, sorry, I better get going. See you later.
See ya.
Tutoring? Yeah, we're his tutor today. I'm gonna go do that. And yeah, I'm gonna push to set ourselves up to go into the TV by the end of the episode, which it should be pretty easy because it's just a couple days. And they're primarily gonna be eye days. Won't deepen, that's fine. I'm just getting money. Points and money. Who's gonna harp on me now? Oh.
Yo.
Yo, you doing? Morning.
I was wondering why it hasn't been getting lighter, then I realized that the winter solstice is tomorrow. The longest night of the year. But after that, it'll only get lighter. Everyone's been acting weirder and weirder. Even the school seems funky. But if what Adachi said is true, then we'll be saving the whole town when we beat him. There's not much time left until the end of the year. Let's finish this.
Let's work together.
Why are you asking me this now? Of course I will, leader. I'm counting on you to lead us to the very end. Let's do it. Yeah.
Okay, now it should be I. Absolutely.
Fancy meeting you here. Hey, if you're free today, want to hang out? Oh, we spend the day with I, yeah. Great, I'll see you later then. You decided to spend the afternoon with I. There's been a lot of talk about the end of the world lately. While I don't want to minimize its magnitude, a catastrophe like that has never happened in human history. Well, no shit, Sherlock. Don't you think it'd be a wonderful experience to be here when it happens? No. Of course, if the world ends, you must consider the fact that we're all going to die.
It's the greatest class ever.
When I make that journey into the world of the afterlife, I would like to sleep beautifully like the Egyptian royals. I wouldn't say I'd be as beautiful as Cleopatra, but I have to make myself somewhat presentable. Now that the river of conversation has flown to Cleopatra, I'm going to ask you a question. There were many queens in ancient Egypt named Cleopatra. Yet, which Cleopatra is the one who was known as the one of the 3 most beautiful women in the world? Let's hear from you, Mr. Hanamura. You seem like you would know a thing or two about beautiful women.
No, he wouldn't.
Wait, what? I didn't even know there was more than one Cleopatra. Yuta, will you tell me if you know the answer?
That one.
How could you get this wrong, Mr. Hanamura? It was Cleopatra the 7th who counted among the ranks of the world's greatest beauties. However, since the other Cleopatras were also royal queens, I'm sure they were each beautiful in their own ways. I'm disappointed that you weren't as knowledgeable about beautiful women as you appear to be. Hey, that's just being prejudiced.
You bear Shosuke, you should apologize to him later.
Nah. Nah, let's not.
I'm gonna hang out with I, though.
Yasugami high rooftop of the high rooftop on top of the water tower. You followed I up here. Fog has enveloped the area.
I'm sorry.
I don't mean to keep making you hang out with me.
You're not making me.
I don't mind. Thank you, Yuta. You really are a nice guy. I smiles gently. After I calmed down, I gave my life some serious thought. Why do I go on such crazy shopping sprees? Why do I feel the need to be so well dressed all the time? What makes me want to ditch class? Do I want to stand out so that I'll catch people's eyes? And why do I always find myself wanting to talk to you?
Because I'm a good person?
I always thought that if I could be pretty and be better off, I always thought if I couldn't be pretty, I'd be better off dead. Nobody likes people who aren't pretty. They hate you. What's the point of life if everyone hates you? But lately I've been thinking maybe I'm wrong. There's still a lot I don't know. I guess I shouldn't be jumping to any conclusions. And before I realized it, I was crying. I've always made sure not to cry. Hold on.
Sorry, my dog got wrapped up in my headphones.
And before I realized it, I was crying. I've always made sure not to cry too, because it would make my eyes swell. I pulled back my curtains and the sun was just coming up. The stars were shining so dimly. And for some reason, it made me think of you. I wonder why.
Because we're friends, you have a crush on me, because I'm special to you.
Yeah. Not like a couple or anything, but something more special.
I smiles happily.
You're a weird guy, Yuta. I'm glad we met.
Me too. You feel genuine trust coming from I. Your relationship with I has deepened.
Rank 7. This could be where I cap. Let's go home, huh? If they catch you with me, you'll probably get all the extra lectures, too.
Let's split here.
You parted with I and went home.
Evening.
I can work as a janitor, or I can go draw a fortune to see if I is going to level up. No, dang it, it was Shrine. It's alright, I'll just Shrine. If this says I is going to level up, then we're going to hang out. Well, we're going to hang out with her regardless, but this is going to be... Yeah. Let's see what happens. Female classmate, someone else. Please say she's going to level up again. At least let her get to 8. Small blessing. Could become stronger soon. I like that sign. Time passes as you try, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Yeah, we're nearing the end of the road. You ever hear students talking? That was a weird way to say talking. Oh, what a wonderful day. Once again, I can't see your face. You know, this fog is really liberating. I can't even imagine how I used to live before the fog came. Back then, I had to be so cautious of what I said to others, but not anymore. What? Did you say something? Come on, don't make me waste my breath. Does your head still hurt? Anyway, don't worry about it. The fog is still covering everything. Another day of this glorious weather. Oh yeah, I heard on the TV that the world was about to end. I wonder what will destroy the world. I'm getting so excited. I can't wait till it happens. Well, yeah, we should probably go to the TV soon. Yeah, I am gonna hang out with you. Fancy meeting you here. Hey, if you're free today, want to hang out? Yes. Great, I'll see you later then. You decided to spend the afternoon with I. The classroom is in an uproar. I've been thinking about that. I won't have to worry about anything as long as I do what everyone else is doing. Yeah, I'm the same way. The TV will tell us what to do. Yeah, I hardly even care about the fog anymore either. By the way, have you heard the rumor about the grilled steak they sell at the shopping district? Really? That's not what I heard. I heard that lady at Sozai Daigaku is... Everyone please quiet down, right? Huh? What did you say? Can you give me any details? The uproar only grows louder. Yasugami High Rooftop. You followed I up here. Fog has enveloped the area. I have some news for you. The other day I bumped into him and we talked for a while. You know, Daisuke-kun? Oh, what happened? But nothing happened. My heart didn't race. He was just a normal good guy, I guess. What I felt was kind of a fleeting thing. Happens all the time, you can be so cruel. Happens all the time. You mean like falling in love with the idea of being in love? Never thought that would happen to me. I guess I was wearing my heart on my sleeve, huh? I shrugs. I was lying to myself. Whenever there's been 2 ways I could go, I always did what the ideal girl would do. I forgot about the real me. The real me likes bulldogs more than German shepherds. I'm better at long-distance running than sprints. I prefer milk over tea, and I like daifuku more than cream puffs. I don't know how to hook up a TV. I think aromatherapy smells bad, and a purse that'll carry stuff is fine. But I hid that part of me away, and just pretended it wasn't there. No wonder I didn't think anyone would like me. Of course, I didn't have any redeeming qualities. It wasn't me. That's why right now I feel pretty good. Good, I'm glad. I smile cheerfully. You feel you were able to support I in her time of need. Rank 8. Wow, it's already getting dark? I guess it's true. Time really does fly when you're having fun. Bye-bye, Yuta. I'll see you later.
See you
You
again.
parted with I and went home. I can work as a tutor today, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go draw a fortune, because really the Hail Mary shot I have at actually maxing I. I know it's probably not going to happen. January's pretty tight as it is. But I'm still going to hope for the best. I'm going to draw this fortune. Please say that she will get closer soon. Small blessing. Could become stronger soon. That's good. Makes for this next one to be a little fleeting, though. Because I don't know if I can hang out with her today. Today is the Emperor's birthday, so you have the day off from school. You wonder if this world will truly be swallowed up by the fog from the TV world. You realize that even if it isn't true, you still need to defeat the threat at all costs. Yeah, well, we're going to get on that next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, feel free to like, subscribe, and share, and enable notifications that we can stay up on content. Next time, we're going to finally go into the TV and go after Adachi and see if we can make some good progress. But if this is your first time checking out any of my videos, go ahead and click the video there in the corner. It will take you back to the beginning of Persona 4 Golden. And if you like what you see, head on over to the video section where I have plenty of other great games. There's always more stuff coming down the pike. But in the meantime, I hope everybody stays safe, and I will see you all next time.